What's up, YouTube? For today's video, with a full Pokemon Penguin team. Now, there's actually only 6 Penguin Pokemon out there, surprisingly. So we got the Piplup evolution line, we've got Iron Bundle, Eiscue, and Delibird. That's it. Quite a few of my community have been asking for this team for a while, so I thought I may as well put my fins together and do it. Now, today I've got 4 battles with the Penguin team, and also I'm going to tell you a couple of Penguin jokes throughout the video too, because I know how much you'll like that. First battle here, I have no idea what my opponent's name is, but they have got a evolution team. So my first Pokemon is going to be the mighty Piplup. We got a Yawn, Hydro Pump, Protect, and Blizzard set. Max Special Attack and Max Speed, Timid Nature. And I've got Torrent as the ability and Focus Sash as the item. So Jolteon obviously is going to be their lead. Obviously when the team preview, they're like, oh, well, this Jolteon, this will be able to take the entire team out. So they ended up leading with that. However, the Piplup is actually going to be able to take out the Jolteon as well, because the Jolteon had Life Orb damage at the start and at the end. So it's going to be a complete stalemate here. Now, people, if you enjoyed the theme teams, if you like the videos, make sure you hit that like button there. Helps support the channel a lot. And I've got a great joke for you people. It's an absolute banger here. Let me explain this Iron Bundle set first. So I've used this a couple of times. It's my physical set. So I've got Max Attack and Max Speed, Adam Nature, U-Turn, Ice Spinner, Flip Turn, and Play Rough. Assault Vest as the item, Terra Fairy as my choice there. Now, my first Penguin joke here we go. They're going to be absolutely amazing one. So, what do penguins wear on the beach? Give up? A bikini, get it? A bikini? Anyway, so we got this Delibird set here. It is a hustle for that muscle. Present normal gem set. We got Destiny Bond as well, acrobatics, and it's pretty terrible. Now, this Leafon was super bulky defensively, and it also had Rocky Helmet too, but I did a fair chunk of damage with my Delibird, so I was pretty happy about that. Next Pokemon is Iron Bundle. I'm just going to go for a U-turn here and finish it off. I could have gone for another attacking move there earlier, but I didn't want to show that it was like a fully physical set, because sometimes the Iron Bundle, you know, you can put on U-turn and Flip Turn and then still have a couple of special moves. Next Pokemon is going to be Piplup, and Piplup is going to be a really tanky sort of set. So we got Whirlpool, Yawn, Roost, and Icy Wind. So this line actually now gets Roost, which is really cool. It makes sense, you know. I guess a penguin could come to roost. So we've got this Sylveon, which I'm going to be trapping in here with Whirlpool, and I've also got a Yawn combination too. So the item on this, obviously, as you can see, is Everlight. Max Health and Max Special Defense. Very bulky, and I gave it competitive as the ability in case any of my stats got dropped. At least I'd be able to hit a little bit harder with my respective, trapping and speed dropping moves here. Now, why my Piplup plays this Sylveon like a fiddle, I've got another joke for you. Okay. Why did the 2 penguins jump at each other when they first met? Give up? They were trying to break the ice. Okay, anyway, I know there's this one person who's absolutely, they're on the floor laughing hard at my jokes, and then everyone else is going to be going like boo in the comment section. I know what's going to happen. Anyway, finally, we've got the Sylveon to sleep there, and now I'm going to go for a couple of roosts here to get my my health levels up again. This Sylveon was actually trying to drop my special defense with Shadow Ball in the end. I was actually kind of hoping it would happen because it would boost up my special attack. So this actually gets freed from the Whirlpool very soon, and Sylveon's going to wake up pretty quickly. It's going to jump up and fire the Shadow Ball. That does donkeys to my Piplup. I've got some more Whirlpool damage here going. It's going to be free the next turn. I was thinking about putting, a Grip Claw on there, but it sort of sacrificed too much bulk on the Piplup, so I sort of gave it away. Anyway, I got another penguin joke for you. I know you're absolutely loving these. I got a competitive, by the way, which is incredible. What's a penguin's favorite veggie? What's the favorite veggie of a penguin? An iceberg lettuce. Get it? You know that lettuce? The iceberg lettuce? Anyway, so we got this Sylveon. It's finally going to faint here to the Whirlpool, which is very good there. I guess I was pretty surprised that Piplup was able to take that, especially even their Jolteon too. So next Pokemon is going to be Espeon. I'm on an espionage mission, and it's going to go for a trick. I was like, ooh, what item are you going to give me? So it ended up giving me a choice specs, and I'm going to have my Everlight taken away. Thankfully, I went for a special attacking move. I went for Eiscue, and that was really, really good damage there. Like, when you think about it, I had a competitive and a choice spec, so it actually helped me out a lot here getting damage on the Espeon. So Espeon is going to be able to actually, feint me at this point, because even after 2 drops in its speed, it's still faster than Prinplup. And yeah, but Prinplup does a solid performance there. Took out like a couple of Pokemon, almost. So we're going to go back into Iron Bundle. Since the coast is clear to go for whatever move, I'll just take it out with Ice Spinner. So that's the end of the Espeon. Now, we got 2 more evolutions here. The next one is going to be Scumbreon. Now, Umbreon is always a stalling set, or most people use it as a stalling set, so this bit went for a little while. Now, I was thinking how to get around that, because obviously this Iron Bundle, you can say, even, let's say I go Terra Fairy here. It's not going to do that much damage. It's really not. Like, I might be able to get a 2-hit KO if I'm lucky, but most Umbreon, or a lot of Umbreon have got Protect on them as well, and stalling moves like, Wish, Moonlight, stuff like that. So we got a Terra Umbreon, and it was a very, very good thing I didn't go for Terra Fairy, because this is Terra Poison. So it's not a bad Terra on Umbreon, actually, because you can get around being poisoned yourself by an opposing, Toxic. So anyway, I went for the U-turn. I guess they did that. They did that because they knew that my U-turn would be super effective, and they sort of wanted to shut themselves down from not being poisoned at all. So my Iron Bundle, I already know. As soon as I seen what sort of Umbreon set this was, I know that I can't beat it. I'm just sort of playing on time a little bit here, trying to figure out what to do. Because I've got a little plan here. I just have to, I have to see every single move that the Umbreon has. I've got to try and encourage them to use all their moves. So I did damage. So now I've shown they've got Moonlight. So I'm like, okay, it's got Toxic, Protect, Moonlight. My last sort of thought here was, I'd say it probably has Foul Play. That would probably be a good guess. It's a common move on Umbreon, and it works well across the board. So we got this Empoleon here. It's a Agility Empoleon, Ice Beam, Terra Blast, Ground, and Surf. I really needed this set for this team because, as you can see, they're all weak to Electric, and this is a nice, sure way to get rid of any Electric-type Pokemon. Stop them dead in their tracks. Max Special Attack and Max Speed, Modest Nature, competitive as the item, and Wise Glasses as the, competitive as the ability and Wise Glasses as the item. So we're going to go for Terra Blast Ground. It's a good amount of damage there. And now the Umbreon is going to go for the Toxic. I was like, why did they go for Toxic for? Because obviously a Steel type still. So like, maybe they expected me to go for Terra and they just went for it. I'm not 100% sure because I doubt I would have swapped in that matchup. That doesn't make any sense. So I guess they expected me to Terra. So now they're going to go for a Protect here, obviously, and we're going to go into Eiscue. So Eiscue I ran this as a belly drum set, but I tried to nerf it by giving it 1 attacking move, so I just gave it Ice Wheel Sphere. So I've got Ice Wheel Sphere, Soak, Sub, and Loaded Dice is the item. So go for that sub to get that dub, and now the coast is clear, because I know they're going to go for Toxic. I've seen how they're using the Umbreon. They're fairly predictable, and I knew that I could work around it with Eiscue. I just want to see what moves they had on it. So now I can go for the belly drum, since I can't be poisoned at the moment, and that's going to give me a +6 in attack. So I was thinking, does it have an attacking move? Let's see. This will be the turn I'll be able to see. And yes, they got Foul Play. So pretty much a normal sort of Umbreon there. So I could have actually risked going for, I don't know, trying to get into my nice form. But I thought they might just, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I wanted to try and get that speedier form. But unfortunately, I still didn't have that. But that's fine. I got rid of the Umbreon. It was all good. So the last Pokemon is going to be Vaporeon. I was like, yeah, this will do a good amount of damage, though. So I'm going for Ice Wheel Sphere, and it's going to hit minimum 4 times because it's a multi-hitting move with Loaded Dice. So that's 4 quality hits there on the Vaporeon. And I get 5 of them off there. So I rolled the extra 1, which is nice. 5 solid hits, and now Vaporeon's going to go for a Skull, which is very, very good. To be fair, like, in all honesty, like, that Vaporeon would have fainted if I had, like, a coverage move, but it's still fine. We're going to go into Empoleon now, my second last Pokemon, and we can finish it off with a Terra Blast Ground, and that is the end of the Evolution team. A very, very close battle there, too, especially Piplup and Prinplup were very, very good there. I think I really took the opponent by surprise with those Pokemon. Cool little EV trainer card there anyway. Let's get on to battle number 2 here. This is a battle against Leeton, and we have a some sort of theme team here as well. I wonder if you can guess what it is. Put it below in the comment section if you can. All right, I think it's time for a penguin joke. What do you reckon here? So for start things off with, we've got a Dragon Rush, miss from the Garchomp, and Piplup takes another number. Damn, son. That's the end of Garchomp. So we got the Staraptor coming out here. It's a shiny one. I'm gonna have my attack drop there. It's actually funny because if I wasn't running Torrent, that would have been interesting. So anyway, let me give you another penguin joke. I know you're dying to hear one. How do penguins take their whiskey or drink? On the rocks, right? On the rocks, just on the... If you don't know what that is, right? It's like you have your drink and then you pour ice into it and then you pour your drink on top of it. So it's on the rocks. There you go. Then again, when you have to explain your joke, it probably means it's not very good. Anyway, so we got a Terra Delibird. It's time, people. It's time to unleash the beast here. So we got that Terra Normal Delibird. The Staraptor has gone for Sand Attack. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to land this present, right? So I've got Terra Normal present. Normal Gym is activated. Here comes the present, and look at that damage. I believe that it wasn't. I think that was the second most power. Probably 80 base. Nah, I reckon 60 base power. That present. It's a King's Rock Fury attack Staraptor as well. So Delibird is going to fall down the chimney. Now, the next Pokemon here is going to be Piplup. Here comes the Fury attack. It's not going to do a lot of damage to me either because I'm very, very tanky, and of course it's Fury attack. So I can go for Icy Wind, which will be a 1 to 2 hit KO from here at that range, and it was enough to take it out, which is good. So bye-bye Staraptor. Now, the next Pokemon to come out is going to be Flamigo. Oh, it's flying in the air this time. It's not like sitting down. So it's going to go for... Oh, it's a copycat set. It's going to drop my... Wait, I was like, wait, this is going to drop my speed? So now competitive's going to activate. So I'm going to get an Icy Wind boost here. Like Icy Wind's going to be able to take that out easy. I mean, Whirlpool's going to get a boost too. So look how much Whirlpool did to that. It's almost like a 2-hit KO. So this time, I'm going to go for Icy Wind. Here comes a Brave Bird, but Piplup is thicker than a tree stump, and it's going to be able to live that super, super nicely. The item on Flamigo is a Citrus Berry too, and I can go for another Icy Wind and take that out, which is very, very good. So that actually these Pokemon are all weak to ice so far. That's like 3 of them weak to ice. I wonder what the next one is. So we've got oh, okay. Well, there we go. Another. Is this? I don't think the theme is they're weak to ice. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, we got an Ursaluna Blood Moon. It's going to be Terra Normal. I was like, oh, I wonder what this set's going to be. There's no way I'm living a Blood Moon. Like, hell no. So here comes the rest. I was like, okay, they rested first, and maybe they thought I would go first. But anyway, I've trapped in the Ursaluna. Now, the Ursaluna is going to be able to attack me with some sort of normal type move next turn. However, it goes for a rest. I'm like, all right. I definitely think they want to go to sleep, and the only reason they want to go to sleep is probably to use the move Snore, right? Or have Sleep Talk, something like that. So I'm continually going for Whirlpool there. Ursaluna is rolling around and around and around. It's getting very dizzy, very, very dizzy. So now it's going to go for its attacking move here. It's going to go for Snore, Terra Snore, against my little Piplup, and that's actually enough to take it out. So, its special attack is very, very good too. Now, on top of that, it also has the Throat Spray as its item, so I got to take this thing out. I don't want to get beaten by Snore, right? I'll never hear the end of it. Now, the next Pokemon's going to be Iron Bundle. I don't have a lot to do to this, so I just went for a flip turn and got 1 damage and swapped out. That's pretty much it. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm getting pretty close to telling you another penguin joke. I think it's almost time. Almost time. Now, how do penguins make pancakes, all right? How do they make pancakes? By using their flippers. You get it? Because you got the pancake, you got to flip the pancake. Yeah, that's the joke. So the next Pokemon here is going to be Milotic. Now, I can tell you what, this took a long time. This is a super, super scummy set. This Milotic was like an Attract, Dragon Breath, Water Pulse set. It was pure scum. I definitely wouldn't use anything like that myself. So anyway, they swapped out because they couldn't get their full strategy going there and went into Crocodile. I just went for a Play Rough. It was still super effective, which is pretty nice. I followed up with a U-turn, and that's not going to be able to take it out. So like, okay, well, I'll just go into one of my other Pokemon. I'll go into Eiscue and take the hit. Let's see what set this is. However, they went for a bulk up, so like, oh, I might be able to get a belly drum off here. Maybe I could do that. So, well, it's only Milotic left. I should be able to beat that, right? So it's going to have Power Trip and bulk up. So that's a nasty combination. That's going to break the ice there, pardon the pun. And now I can go for the Icicle Sphere. I know that, you know, only 2 or 3 of them will be enough to take it out. And I can hit this 4 times minimum, which is very, very good. Okay, so that is the end of that. Now, we've got one more Pokemon left, which is Milotic. Now, I'm going to tell you another penguin joke, because this was intense, right? So I went for the belly drum, man. Like, all I've got to do is get some good damage on Milotic. Let's say I do half its health. That'd be pretty good. But Water Pulse takes out my Eiscue. I was like, well, there wasn't much I could do there. Like, let's be real. I wouldn't have done a lot of damage. So I've got my Empoleon and my Iron Bundle left. So, like, you know what? It's time to go for a Freak Sack. It's really my only option here. Now, Milotic is going to try and fall in love with my Empoleon. I know it's got that big, that big pointy, lovely trident on its head. Very, very attractive looking Pokemon. Those lovely, voluptuous fins and feet and things like that. So anyway, we'll get back to the battle there. We're going to be trying to get rid of this Milotic with a Free Sax, and then with the Iron Bundle, I'm going to just try and use Play Rough on it and get as much damage as possible, because U-turn's going to do donkeys, flip turn's going to do donkeys, ice spinner's going to do donkeys. So, I'm in a rock and a hard place here. A rock and an iceberg and a hard place. So I'm going to swap out Empoleon there. Things aren't looking too hot. We're going to go into Iron Bundle. So we can go for Play Rough here a couple of times. At least I'll be able to get around this, hopefully. So here comes Dragon Breath. It doesn't do a lot. I've got Assault Vest too, which is going to definitely help my poor special defense. The Milotic has leftovers too, so it's going to take a long time to feint this. The other movement's got its Draining Kiss. I was really, really worried about Recover, but I mean, it's still going to get some health back. Don't get me wrong, but it's you know what? It's still going to be a pain, right? You can actually see if you look closely at Milotic, you can see its scales too. So it's a nice little, I guess, an addition to its model there. So this is not looking too good. I've got to launch a couple more attacks at Milotic here. Otherwise, Empoleon does not stand a ghost of a chance. Here comes another Dragon Breath. I think that I can live one more super badly after this, and it's going to outspeed me, unfortunately, and it's going to hit me with Draining Kiss, getting more health back, plus the leftovers already going to get at the end of the turn. Thankfully, I did not get paralyzed there, so I managed to launch off another Play Rough, and they're going to finish me off with a Disrespect Water Pulse. That's very, very mean. I totally wouldn't do that. Now, question for you all. What is a penguin's favorite, closest family member? Aunt Antarctica. Get it? Anyway, next Pokemon here is going to be Empoleon. I've unleashed the beast here, and it's only done, it did very little damage. So it's going to need 3 hits to take it out, depending on, whether or not that I get infatuated, So I'm in love with this, this very beautiful Milotic, It's, it's got some very, it's got a very pretty tail, and, it's looking kind of fresh. We're going to go for that Terra Blast. It's almost down. One more turn should be enough to take it out. I'm taking these attacks with ease too, and then it happened. I got paralyzed. I'm like, well, I just have to get around this, One more attack, I got this. I could do this. Here comes a scumbag Water Pulse. It does donkeys, and I got paralyzed this time. I'm like, oh, that was really unlucky. So they're going to get some more left on recovery. I'm still in range to take it out with Terra Blast. I know that I can do it. So here comes another Water Pulse here, and I'm going to be fine, right? And then I got confused. So I was paralyzed, infatuated, and confused all at the same time. I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get through this. And then I got through everything, but I hit myself in confusion. And that's the end of the second battle, people. I'm definitely not salty at all. Look how long that took. It was like 17 minutes. Taking late for a battle, go buy yourself a lotto ticket. And let's get on to battle number 3. This is a battle against Father Brian, and we also have some sort of team here as well. So we've got a Piplup lead here. It's probably not the greatest matchup, in the history of Pokemon, but at least I've got Blizzard. So it's going to go for Confused Ray. Are they saying Australians get confused a lot? Oh, that's not true. So anyway, I'm confused at the moment, and Piplup is going to go for Blizzard, but it hits itself for Confusion. Now it's going to go for Sunny Days. That's going to activate its ability, its proto ability. So its special attack was risen there. It's rising, and I go for Blizzard in the sun. So it's not looking very good. So Blizzard is going to miss, obviously, and here comes, what the heck, Clear Smoke? I have no idea. What is this set? Sunny day? Wait a sec. Confused Ray, Sunny Day, and Clear Spot. What is this? So anyway, here comes another Clear Spot. I lived on 2 health. Oh, it was a close thing, and I actually, I missed Blizzard, you know. It really took me by surprise. So that's the end of Piplup there. So a very, very terrible start to this battle. I mean, I couldn't do much else, right? So we're going to go into Iron Bundle. I could go for a U-turn here, but I went for Ice Spinner instead. And, you know, that was enough to take it out anyway. I almost went for U-turn there in case it was a swap. So that's the end of the Brute Bonnet. Next Pokemon is going to be Ursa. I don't know why it's called maybe because there's bears. I have no idea. So I'm going to go for the flip turn here. That's going to flip all the way back to your boy. We're going to throw in that Prinplup here and see if we can get that Whirlpool combination happening. It's going to go for Scare. Oh, wait, mate. Yo, my Prinplup's going to have it. It's incredible, right, how many times Prinplup's stats got raised. I guess when you run a tanky Pokemon, and maybe one of your stats gets dropped. I guess that's why it happens so often. Maybe not in this case, but in other cases. So I got my Whirlpool going. It's going to go for a Thrash there. I'm able to live that, which is pretty nice. And it's going to get confused too. So this turn I can take out Ursa Ring with a Whirlpool. It's going to be spinning around. So that's the end of the Brute Bonnet and the Ursa Ring. Now the next Pokemon, I got this one. We got is Dondozo, the greatest Pokemon. Oh, some sushi. I could absolutely have some sushi now, but I won't say I like chicken teriyaki sushi because like there's, as soon as I said that, people were roasting me saying it wasn't real sushi. So we've got some Whirlpools happening here. It really is not much I can do. Oh, I've got 3 more servings of sushi. So far, I've had 6 servings of sushi. I'm starting to get a little bit on the full side, you know, that rice, when you eat rice, it expands big time inside of you. So this thing's got a Quick Claw. I should have known. Quick Claw Supersonic. Oh my goodness. Okay. I got confused again. I love getting confused so much. It's so much fun. So Iron Bundle is currently confused here. It's very, very confused. I think I went for U-turn. No, I went for Play Rough. Oh, right in the mouth there. He did amazing damage there. Domdozo couldn't believe it. And I'm going to go for a U-turn this time. However, I hit myself in confusion. Now, it's going to go for a Noble Roar this time, which is going to make me hit even, for less damage than I was already doing. Like, even with no, drops in attack, I was doing nothing to Domdozo. I hit myself again. I hit myself with my, what is that, like a sack? It's like a watery sack. Oh, another 3 sushi. What are you up to, 9 sushis now? Damn, I'm getting full here. I'm full of rice and tuna and salmon and all those sort of things. I don't mind the sushi, right? We're not going to talk about chicken. I don't mind the sushi that has rice on it. Then there's a thing of salmon on the top, and then it's got like this, sort of like a black sauce that goes on the top. It tastes really nice. It's got a little bit of spice to it, and I don't know what it's called, but I really like that. That's nice. So anyway, into Delibird, it's time, people. It's time to rise up and get this W. We're going to go for a present here, and nothing happened. I'm like, what is going on here? I was like, oh, my normal gem. It was, it was just lagging, the game was lagging, you know how it is. And then something happened. It healed it instead. I was like, come on, man. So the Supersonic landed, how can they land Supersonic and I get a heal with present? So at this stage, I'm getting very salty there. Dondozo didn't want the present, and Delibird is going to hit itself in confusion, which actually does a fair bit of damage. Now, Dondozo is going to go for a waterfall there, and I lived on 9 health. I'm like, okay, I have to go for Destiny Bond now. I've got to get through the scum. I got through the scum, which is good. Got the Destiny Bond off, and now Dondozo is going to go for another round of sushi. What's that? 3, 6, 9, I've had 12 sushi so far. So there we go, people. I ate 12 sushi. I think it's time for another penguin joke. I'm going to see lots of comments in today's video about how good the jokes were. I can't believe it. If you've got a good penguin joke, you know what to do. Leave it in the comments section. I want to read through the comment section and see how I'm going to laugh. Next Pokemon's Hatterene. I've got no idea why that's named that for. And we've got Ice Spinner. So that's pretty good damage. Not bad. Here comes, it's a physical set. It's a Psycho Cut set. So that's interesting. So it's got very, very limited moves on the physical side. I believe I've done that before. So I thought this would be a prime opportunity to go for agility and boost up my Empoleon speed. I don't know how much Brutal Swing. That's what I was talking about. He's got very limited physical moves if you want to run a meme set. So that's the end of the Hatterene here. Okay, we need another penguin joke, don't we? I was thinking, there's a penguin on the field. I've got to tell one. A weird... Okay. Why don't penguins like rock music? Why don't they like it? Because they only like soul. Get it? Anyway, so next Pokemon is Snorlax. That's mean. And they're going to go for a Terra here. So the Terra Snorlax, it's not bad for Ghost because that gets you around fighting type moves and such like that, I guess. I actually was thinking about having Focus Blast on this set, on this Empoleon set. And then I changed it around. So maybe I thought I might have Focus Blast. For some reason, this Snorlax only used Heavy Slam. I think that was the only attacking move that it had for some reason. I don't know, they were trying to make like jokes and stuff out of it, but it had like Citrus Berry and just continually used Heavy Slam. So they couldn't do anything to me at all. I just used Surf and I took them out there. And that is the end of the third battle. I've got one more battle for you people today. And, yeah, we got one more. I was going to do three, but another one I thought I'd include. So, we've got a battle here against East, and we've got a Arceus Lee, a normal Arceus. It's also a big, shiny golden beast. So, they're going to start it off by going a Hyper Beam against poor little Piplup. We got that live on 1 health there, which is very, very nice. And what I'm going to do is go for a Yawn here. I'm going to Yawn at the god of all Pokemon. So, Arceus is getting drowsy. It's recharging. I'm going to go for a Torrent Hydro Pump. I may as well roll the dice, and I got great damage there. Arceus is now having a siesta. So out goes the Arceus, and we've got Giratina coming in here. Giratina, I can't believe I just scared an Arceus off with the Piplup. Only on PIMPNITE channel, people. So in comes Giratina. It's like staring down at Piplup. It's like, look, you little mortal. Anyway, so that's the end of Piplup. It tried its very best, you know. Then I thought, well, you know, I think the coast is pretty clear here. I might see if I can get a belly drum going, you know. So Eiscue's got that protect you with Ice Face. Les has got to go for a special move. So I've got +6 in attack, which is good. Giratina is going to go for a Dragon Claw there. That's going to break my Ice Face. A shiny Giratina does look really cool. I like the... I actually don't mind it, like the blue and the black and stuff like that. So I went for the Icicle Sphere, and as you know, I've got the loaded dice, so I'm going to be hitting 4 times minimum. And I'm also in Eiscue's nice form too, so my speed is, and attack is going to be a lot higher. So out comes the Eternatus. I outspeed the Eternatus. That's 2 hits. Oh, that's brutal. So we've got the Icicle Spheres taking out Eternatus. Next Pokemon is Dialga. It's not floating this time. It's on the ground. You know, the time is grounded at the moment. So I thought, well, this is a pretty bulky Pokemon. Like, Dialga's got pretty nice bulk. Probably as good as... I want to say probably as good as Arceus or more. So, you know, on their team. So I went for a Terra Ice here. And I went for my Icicle Sphere. It does great damage to Dialga. Dialga's like it's like a 3-hit KO. That second hit did like a lot of damage. I think that was like a higher roll. Anyway, that is the end of Dialga. Out comes the Arceus. It's asleep. Now, they tried to go for an extreme speed here. I think, I must have cut that out. But they tried to go for extreme speed, but they were sleeping. And Arceus is going to be fainting there. So there's 2 more Pokemon. We've got this Eiscue sweep happening. Next Pokemon is going to be Thundurus. It's also shiny. Thundurus faints to 1 little ice. Oh my goodness. That's the end of Thundurus. 1 little Icicle Sphere was all it needed. And the last Pokemon is the ginormous floating Palkia. And I haven't actually terrored yet. Not that they probably needed to. And anyway, Palkia is going to be going down to 2 Icicle Spheres. And that is the end of the battle, people. It is a full Eiscue sweep. I've done an Eiscue sweep before on the channel. Look at that animation. That's cool. And that's it, people. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.